Hello, welcome to another edition of mycbh.com Newswire. News, perspective, research, and teaching that challenges societal thinking. This is our video blog, and we're located at www.mycbh.com/capital W and capital P. And today, your host, as usual, my person, the Reverend Dr. Gilberto Rosado, liveperson.com expert, and you'll find our exclusive SEO and video SEO services at www.mignostics.com. Today we continue our wonderful reviews on this blog, Parenting for Christians blog. And the 4, again, is the number 4. Remember that as you're typing that into your browser. And this is a stress management site for modern families. And as you saw in our previous video, this site is just so well adapted for its purpose. And it's really a site that you really need to see no matter what faith you are, because in reality parenting our children is such an important task for all people and all faiths. And there's really no book that was ever written ever written to teach parents how to raise their children, and so it's all very stressful for the majority of us, and so we need some advice. And here at this website, you will find great advice for dealing with your children. In today's video, we're going to just go through the website a little bit. And as you can see right here, we already have an article about dealing with children's behaviors. And this is a very nice article where you can read about how to deal basically with a child's behavior. And I'll be reviewing that article in a future video, so keep watching. But for right now, I want to go through the basic navigation so that we can just take in a little bit more of the site and peruse it a little bit, so you can get an idea of the resources that you'll find at the Parenting for Christians blog. And here's the About page, where you can read some more about the particular perspective and the reason and the motivation that this website owner has in helping you with your issues of raising your children stress-free. Now remember that is stress-free parenting, which is the focus of this website. The contact page is pretty much straightforward, and you can contact the webmaster and avail yourself of more information. At the guest devotionals, we have a series of articles and comments that have been put here that are very, again, eye-opening. We have lessons learned in Mom's Taxi, and here's one that what Mom learned, patience is a virtue, and things that should be very interesting for you to read. What the kids learn, remember to say please and thank you. It sounds like one of those Barney episodes. And what God learned, moms need all the grace heaven can give. So that's a wonderful title. I'm sure the article is just as wonderful, a great read. Here at Guest Devotionals, and I must see at this wonderful parenting site. The next is the invitation to subscribe to their newsletters, both at the on the side column here as well. Now in this section we have another opportunity to sign up for the wonderful newsletter, and as it says here, that it will be sent to you once a month, and when we have special announcements to share, they'll send that along too. Of course, you can unsubscribe quickly and easily whenever you like. So that's a wonderful opportunity to get information in your email every month that will help you with your issues and dealing with your children. The privacy statement is located here, and they protect your privacy, and it's pretty much their commitment to not sharing your emails and or any other personal contact information, and that they only gather information to help them process your questions or comments, and they won't transfer any personal data to any third parties whatsoever. Okay, and also it describes the use of cookies and the marketing and security and things of that nature. It's very straightforward, but you can read that in their privacy statement. Before I go to the store, I want you to go with me to the terms of use. And also, as the policy statement was, they explain what their terms of use is, and their obviously standard disclaimer is here. Their rights as a user, intellectual property rights and links, and all those types of things that govern the use of information and your use of the website. And then we have the store, as I explained in the previous videos. And the store again is a wonderful place, section of their website to go and to look through the different selections they have. Now in this store is basically, I believe it's entirely eBay based, and every time you load up this store you have some wonderful deals here practically. I mean, you know, for interesting literature. We have, and of course it's of the Christian genre, where you have many opportunities to purchase items that are relevant to the Christian faith, and so you can go through that. And there's some materials here covering many different topics. As you can see, many different topics are you can find here. Bibles. Here's a Bible legacy for womanhood. I mean, different types of. Here's another one. Greatest Miracles Bibles, Handicraft Adventures, things of that nature through the Bible, Bible Decoded, The Mission of God. And so that's wonderful. You have a lot of things that are whatever is on eBay available right now. You'll find here all already searched for you, and I believe these would be. And you can also search here. Let's look for French auctions, and indeed it refreshes, and you can actually come here and just do your searching. It's a great place to, while you're reading up on your on dealing with family issues, you can take care of your eBay searching here. And let's go here. Let's probably going to refresh before I do that again. So you have French auctions, and let's do the Spanish auctions. And okay, and as these come in, well, we see basically, I don't know what the algorithm is, but basically they're showing you what's available, basically with each search term there. Now So that's at the eBay store. And then you have our tips, which I wanted to show you before on the last video, where we have Christian parenting here that you got to see. This is a wonderful video, some relaxing music, and great tips that show up on the screen there for you. Okay. Then on this side we have the categories, we have their affirmations for positive thinking. And again, these are things that help you deal with the stress, help you build your self-esteem, healing, get positive thoughts. And you have also the link here, as you can see, for the older entries, and also down below the RSS feed for the blog that you can subscribe to. We have issues, some of you may be dealing or have family members facing divorce, and when you're facing divorce, the children really suffer. A lot of stress also in parenting can be had if the family has gone through any type of family trauma as a divorce, and a divorce can create lasting issues in children, and this affects you as a parent. Even if you remarry, the children still have issues, and it's not easy for the new marriage. And if you don't remarry, again, the same thing, the children still are impacted in a bad way. So you need to read this. This is very important that you read and garner a greater understanding of what's going on with your children, and that alone can help you deal with a lot of things. The next issue is finances here, and under the categories. And again, money is one of the great stressors, or the lack of it, in a family and in dealing with children. And it's you need really to look into these things and have these things in order to help reduce the issues of stress in your family. Stress also then causes issues of health, and even there may be situations that poor health, or as it says here, you see the title, how can I get my children to eat the right food? Well, then you have children who are not eating properly, and this causes issues with their health and their mental well-being, and then this causes stress in your family. So this is very important too. Eating healthy and exercising is very important for mental health, and to mitigate or to prevent depression. And so this is very important as well, to learn about and to be abreast of. Again, the older entries that you may see, the other articles that have gone past their time on this page. We have then the next category of jobs, and here again, being a Christian blog, it deals with a little bit of the issue of tithing in this section, and I'm sure as time goes on, other articles will appear here, and soon enough. The newsletter again. This one was for Christmas of last year, and and so there's that newsletter. Parenting. Again, under parenting, you have certain articles from the other categories. In this time, we have the eating of the right foods as the article also for parenting. Under stress techniques, one of the issues here is to make time for yourself so you can relax. And this is an important thing in order to reduce stress in your life. And so you need to come and read that. And again, you have the link for older entries, so you can read the other articles under that title. Tithing is here under its own category, and you remember that it came up, I believe, under jobs as well. So you have tithing under both of these, and it's the way that the blogs work actually, when you put in under tags, or depending how the webmaster has organized the categories and tagging. Many times you have cross posting in related, although it's not exactly the same thing, but it may just related in some way. Obviously, tithing with money and money with jobs, and so it did appear under those categories. You have your uncategorized here, and then work at home moms as the last category. And here you have an article that's speaking towards legitimate work from home opportunities. So, you went with me on this little tour of this website, Parenting for Christians blog, and we see there's a little bit of everything. Everything has to deal with the issues of family life, the day-to-day living, dealing with financial issues, and issues of faith as well. And so we see that there is a good attempt at dealing with all the bases, covering all the bases, that there may be some issue that may arise and increase stresses for the family. These are called stressors, and then they create issues for your family, and of course for parenting. Just makes it that much harder. The idea behind all of this in Parenting for Christians blogs, as I can see as a psychotherapist, I can speak towards what's going on in the webmaster's mind in bringing this blog to you, is that things tend to build up. When we don't take care of the small things, or things that may seem irrelevant or small in nature, and we tend not to take care of it, or not to deal with them in the right way. And what happens that this causes in our family, and members of our family, children, even in the adults, husbands and wives, it starts to create some discomfort, and that becomes a stress, and as things go on, things are not well in the world economy at this time. Things are going on at work, okay, and for the children, things are going on academically in school, and everybody's getting stressed. That every day stress is building up and building. It's like almost like something boiling on the stove, and it's just going to boil over. And what Parenting for Christians blog is trying to help you with, is to try to give you information to begin to put things in order. And getting those things in order in your life, you got to take these things seriously and address them. And so this is why these areas are laid out here, because basically, these are the areas that you really need to deal with. And by subscribing to the newsletter, then you have that extra, help in that newsletter information that you're not getting here at the blog. You get that extra help from the newsletter to deal with certain issues. And again, you can contact the webmaster that can help you with, directly with whatever issues you feel that you're having. Remember that the webmaster is a social worker, is a consultant, a management consultant, and author of an ebook, and so she's well prepared to help you deal with the issues that you're having in your family. This is again a blog that deals with the stress that your family is going through, and the problems that arise from it. So most of the issues in your family are stemming from stress and the lack of management that is present. It's as I teach it from a cognitive perspective, and this is the necessity that you have, is to have understanding. And the more understanding that you have, the more ability you have to control your reactions and to reduce the stress, or know how to deal with stress better. Parenting for Christians blog is helping you through its different information, different ways of providing you with information, like their newsletter and the articles and the devotionals and these categories. These are ways for you to begin to educate yourself and to give you empower you, and that's the empowerment that's needed in order for you as an adult, as a parent, to begin to take control and to reduce stresses, not only for yourself but also for your family members. And by reducing the stresses for your family members and yourself, you're reducing the stress in the environment, in the home, and you're creating a better atmosphere for parenting, so that you can get to the business of parenting. I think most parents never get to parent because there's so much stress and strife in their lives and in the home, that parenting is not done. Simply, there's no parenting going on. I think that the society between foster children and divorces and all of that that's going on is demonstrative of a lack of parenting, of the situation that parents can't parent anymore. We don't have any instruction how to parent, and dealing with problems and having these stresses. Where has parenting gone? I mean, is there any parenting left? Is there room? Is there time enough to parent even? Although everyone's at work, and when we come home from work, we're too tired to be parents. These are great issues. And these are the things that we need to be looking into and start to understand and start to deal with. And I think that the Webmaster Parenting for Christians blog is doing a wonderful service in trying to bring this to light and helping families start controlling and dealing with stress in a positive way, and begin to eliminate or reduce it enough so that some parenting can be had. And so I think that your visit to Parenting for Christians blog is really something that you need to do as soon as possible. Come to this blog and start reading. You know what? Sign up to the newsletter. Do yourself and your family a favor. Sign up to the newsletter and begin to help your family. Parenting for Christians blog is here for you to start helping your family manage the stress and reduce it for yourself and for them. And this is the blog here. Once again, the URL, Parenting for Christians blog, at www.parenting4christians.com/blog. Okay, we're again happy to have presented another episode and present this website for your benefit and for helping your family. Thank you for watching, and remember, for immediate money and sales on your website, visit Dominostics.com, and for more MyCBH.com newswire news and videos, come and visit us at www.mycbh.com/WP, capitals W and capital P. Don't forget, they have to be capital. Have a nice day.